こにいては危険が。
そもそも短絡的すぎる。何でも人に頼ろうとするな。手柄や女よりも先に自分のなすべきことを考えろ。若輩が
若輩。
お前なんかにいい棒をやれるか。
Alright guys, so episode 9, and basically what we have here is another okay episode of Strongest Exorcist. Essentially, this episode can be boiled down to a prince motivated by the punani. Essentially, that's what happened here. He was willing to throw everything to the wind to get himself the poontang. That's exactly what happened here. He was ready to abolish slavery, pay exorbitant amount of money, falsely accuse and imprison someone for some dragon shenanigans, ready to poison a dragon that represents his whole country, simply for some poontang and some achievements to further accentuate his ability to maybe take the throne in the eyes of his mother. Truly a child, as 𝐒𝐽𝐽 called him out to be. Now, 𝐒𝐽𝐽 only got defensive and only got that way because he tried to steal 𝐒𝐽𝐽 from him, and he was like, you gotta be effing kidding me, dude. But, you know, that did really well for 𝐒𝐽𝐽 to kind of move forward the needle with 𝐒𝐽𝐽's love for him as well. So that was a good thing as well. But overall, this episode, I think, you know, it was an okay episode. Like, this episode was called, like, 𝐒𝐽𝐽's compassion, or 𝐒𝐽𝐽's love, or 𝐒𝐽𝐽's determination, or something like that. And at the end of the day, it really was just 𝐒𝐽𝐽 being shown what the harem is, which is really creepy. It was like there's a harem, you know, like 3, 4, 5, 6 folks, you know, 6 people in a harem or whatever. This dude had like a school of girls, like basically like an all-girls school. That was his quote-unquote harem. There's an education system. Like there was like, I'm telling you, like 30 plus of these girls, some in dance, some in education, going to politics, singers, all this stuff. It's very, very, very weird. Probably the weirdest form of a harem that I have seen in an anime before. But regardless, this prince has a screw loose. But regardless, you know, it sets up that has 𝐒𝐽𝐽 basically denouncing, like, I don't want any part of this. The prince basically trying to force her into this situation didn't work out. 𝐒𝐽𝐽 finding the dragon and basically befriending the dragon, finding out that the you know, the amphibious dragon just kind of further identifies dragons like kind of like reptiles and snakes and stuff. Basically, it changed its sex to go into from male to female, so that way it could reproduce. Apparently, this is very common. It's common in reptiles, but essentially it's common in dragons too, that ever since it lost its partner, it kind of swaps sex, kind of like fish do. You know, fish will do this too. So that way it could reproduce, and it had an egg. 𝐒𝐽𝐽 took care of the egg, basically getting a good friendship with the dragon. So now he's basically got like a pet dragon, essentially, because they didn't really cover what the hell they were gonna do with the dragon. Which I assume 𝐒𝐽𝐽 would be like, "Yo, you come with me. You're my dragon now," as it should be. But I think the dragon got left behind at that kingdom. He's like, "Yo, this dragon's your problem. It's your people's dragon. You need to go tell your mom what happened here. Stop being a little punk kid," essentially. After that, you know, 𝐒𝐽𝐽 basically, you know, extends that she really loves 𝐒𝐽𝐽, blah, blah, blah. The elf that was trying to get her to come to her side realizes that and gives her some light spirits that essentially offer healing properties. And then the episode ends off with us getting introduced to a bunch of bad people, including a devil god. And that devil god's mission is to kill the hero, which is 𝐼𝐴mu at this point, which 𝐒𝐽𝐽 is going to have to face up against these people, as well as 𝐼𝐴mu too, but he's going to have to face against these people and destroy them. Another thing that was that was actually enjoyable was 𝐒𝐽𝐽 completely, that 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 guy with the grimoire, like Black Clover type grimoire thing. He absolutely destroyed that guy, basically ruined their whole entire day and plan, so I thought that was enjoyable. And then the other thing that was enjoyable too is finding out more information about 𝐒𝐽𝐽. Basically, the anime just strongly hinted that she's a descendant of a elf princess, and the elf princess that she would be a descendant of was also somebody who befriended not only the Devil King, but also was a friend of the hero. Didn't play favor, but had the favor of both sides. So basically just, you know, kind of pointing to the fact that 𝐒𝐽𝐽 would represent the devil god, essentially, or the demon king, and 𝐼𝐴mu would represent the hero in this fashion, and that's exactly who she is. And then obviously we have Mabel in the mix here too, just kind of as a party member in 𝐒𝐽𝐽's baby harem, which is what a harem should look like. So that's really the things that kind of happened this episode. So again, it was a decent episode. Nothing awe-inspiring, nothing like, oh my god, or this is so entertaining or so good. But I did enjoy Aoife being true to her feelings. I did enjoy kind of Seika being a little bit true to his feelings when it came to at least trying to take Aoife from him. He's like, hell no, that won't go. The dragon friendship, I thought that was a pretty cool little twist. You know, I thought he was gonna maybe destroy the dragon or like take ownership of it, but like he does like the demons and stuff, but he didn't. He actually was pretty cool with that. And then them introducing these very weird characters to come next, I thought that was a little cool twist as well. And then just learning how this world operates more from a world building standpoint was pretty good. I would say overall, 6.5, 7 out of 10. Sounds bad, but trust me, that's a good episode. Nothing great. Again, nothing like, oh my god, it's so good. But it was a good episode, and I thought it set up enough like structure and bones for what's gonna come next in the anime. But let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments below. Were you blown away? Did you love it? Did you not like it? Did you hate it? Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. And of course, as always, I will see you guys next week. All right, peace.